Hey everybody, happy Friday again from the Cabana.
Happy Friday.
Yes, look who's here. This is Eric. Yes, Eric and I go way back.
We do go way back.
Yes.
I'm part of the Portland Tiki crowd.
Oh, I meant the prison.
Oh,
days.
it was it? Oh, yeah.
Before Tiki Con.
That's when you had hair.
Yeah, it was a different day back then. but yes, Tiki Con brought us together, didn't it?
Absolutely.
Yes. And so Eric here is going to help us learn how to make a
Piña Colada.
Piña Colada. Cause she likes Piña Colada.
And walking in the rain.
What? Walking in the rain?
Yeah.
Colada. Wait, how does that song go? Cause you like Piña Colada.
Oh, getting caught.
I'm getting caught in the rain.
That's it.
Man, you're a music guy.
I know, but I always hated that song. Even when it was brand new, I hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man. But you know, whenever somebody gets a Piña Colada here in the Cabana, I always have to start singing that song.
Mm-hmm.
So what song should I sing when they get a Mai Tai?
Oh, boy.
It should be a Hawaiian.
Something instrumental.
In other words, I shouldn't be singing, right? Okay, so let's start making this Piña Colada. I assume we need some ice in here.
We do need some ice in there.
Un momento.
You know what they say? No party, no ice.
Isn't it no ice, no party?
Well, not at my house.
How much should I put in?
That's fine.
Okay. Boom. Now, we're making up one Piña Colada right now, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
Because then we'll make another one, because the two of us have to share.
Oh, right, exactly.
Okay.
So we're going to experiment a little bit with this because typically speaking, I mean, I like a sweeter one, you like a less sweeter one. And so what the goal of this is to find that happy medium.
A happy medium.
Yes. And because, I mean, we've all been to those places where you have a piña colada and it's just like, way too sweet. And so that's what we're going to try to avoid here as best we can.
Okay.
So, now, there's a few different schools of thoughts about this particular drink as far as where you begin and what you do first. In my opinion, the most important thing to put in first is your rum, because it gives it a chance to sort of meld and settle. And I mean, as you are using both dark and light rum, it kind of gives it both a chance to sort of just, kind of play and figure each other out. Yeah, for a minute there.
And really, boys and girls, in today's day and age of divisiveness, we need to all just kind of, figure each other out and blend together and make a wonderful drink.
That's right. We call it the Piña Colada Effect.
The Piña Colada Effect. All right, so we have some dark rum here.
Yes.
Dark rum. Ooh.
So we're going to begin with basically 2 pours of dark rum in this.
Do you know how much that is?
I do know how much that is.
Oh, okay.
But there's a reason why we're actually putting that much in, and that is because we're putting in a lot of sweet.
Oh, there you go.
So the trick with your rums is that it is 2 parts dark, 1 part light.
Okay, for the Piña Colada.
Correct.
2 parts dark, 1 part light. All right.
Alrighty, so then from there we begin with all of the coconut insanity. So a piña colada needs both cream of coconut and coconut milk to make it right. You can, if you only have one of these items, you can kind of skate by, but it's not as good.
Right.
So that's
I agree.
something.
It's got to have that creaminess.
It does, and so we are.
That's all right. You can make a mess.
We are getting messy here a little bit. So, but you're going to use slightly more coconut milk, just to kind of get this going on here. This is the problem with using the canned version.
It's my trailer trash days coming back, I can't escape it.
No one can.
Single wide,
Once you got the trailer going on, it's just the way that it is. Now, typically speaking, if I was not being so formal in front of the camera right now, there is no way that I'd put this stuff into any sort of a measurer, just because that's what happens and it gets all nasty.
Yeah.
But I wanted to specifically show you roughly what we're talking about as far as amounts. So we're going to do maybe about 1.5 of these.
Ooh.
Just for fun.
Okay.
And then see where we wind up. Next up is going to be your juices. So we're going to go.
Oh, we'll shake it up. Gotta shake it up first.
Okay, that's so true. And what's your song you sing when you shake it up? The Cars. Shake it up.
Oh, shake it up.
See?
Shake it up.
And here I thought you were going to have a song for every step. Good.
No, not every step. Just when they
Just
request a pina colada.
So again, I'm actually measuring where I never measure, because usually this is one of those eyeball things, but I usually like to do about 1.5 of the...
So you would just normally just kind of go in and go,
I kind
that's
of
about right.
eyeball it usually, and I mean, and that seems to work well for me.
The sign of a pro, boys and girls.
But others, no, not so much. They get
And lime.
yeah,
Kind
and
of
now,
cut back the sweetness a little bit? Is
cut
that
back
what
the
that's
sweetness
for?
a little
Okay.
bit. Don't need a whole lot of lime, so about maybe half a pour of lime.
Okay.
roughly. Now, we are going to be doing something a little extra special for this, and that is because your hosts for this are Dana and myself, because we both like a creamier pina colada, and so for that we're adding a little extra half and half.
Half and half.
For me, again, I would just be pouring this right into this bad boy, but I'm going to actually measure for you once again, and so we're going to probably
about a
do
half. Oh, a full.
maybe a full, on this
3/4
one.
to a full. Yeah.
So we'll see where that lands.
All right.
So now we're going to go ahead and do the mixing magic. Now the big thing about this is you want to make sure that you have your lid on tight. I have seen more than one lid explode. You also have to shake above your head. I don't know what it is, but I have found that there is something about shaking above your head that makes all the difference in the world.
I've always preferred shaking below the waist.
I've heard that about you. Must also be, reason why you're so legendary.
Legendary. Yes. In the trailer park.
So
Okay. Did you want to blend this? Because I have a new blender.
now
No.
we can't go that route. We're trying to do this, all professional and up front, but we're still kind of in a little bit of experiment mode here, because we're just seeing what is going to be the most to taste for both of us. So let's just kind of have a little bit of a taste test here.
Okay. Taste test.
So let's see where this lands us, and then
All
we'll
right.
see if we need to fix. So
I need to go first?
it is your bar.
All right. Dang. That's good. That is good. I should try to get the missus in here. She doesn't ever want to be in front of the camera. What do you think?
I think we're there.
I
And
think we are too.
And so, again, the thing about this drink is that you've got a lot of latitude, and that's one of the things that I love most about making pina coladas is that, as long as you've got your base ingredients, you can really make this entirely to your taste, because some people
Right.
really don't like the sweet at all.
Right.
I know for me, because I tend to err more on the sweet side, I would probably even add a little bit more of the coconut
really?
cream to that. But to me, I think that we found a good middle of the road spot.
I think so.
Yeah.
For me, I think a little bit more of that Coco Real would be just a little too much for me.
Yep, exactly. And so that's why we want to avoid
Nice.
that. And so anyway, so now we get to pull out the new blender.
Okay,
here.
it's plugged in, so you got to kind of do this over there.
okay.
The suspense is killing me. All right. Yeah, you just kind of stay in the
Yeah.
center. That's good.
Now that we blended all of this, hopefully.
Oh, so you still straighten it?
Yeah, because sometimes, especially with those hand blenders like that, it can still be a little chunky.
Still miss a few.
Just in case, and so we want to make sure that we're
Okay.
actually right on the money.
Oh, I thought we could make another one and fill these up more. Just a thought.
Well, I just wasn't sure how efficient you necessarily wanted to be right out of the chute. So,
All right.
anyway.
Well, right here we have enough to officially wish you all a very happy Friday.
And a happy Friday to all of you. May the weekend hold lots of exciting things ahead.
You just reminded me of something. You know what tomorrow is, being Saturday? International Tiki Day.
Oh my gosh, wow. I feel honored to be the one chosen for this. That's awesome.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, all.
Cheers.
Cheers.